Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, and fellow debaters, before delving into our arguments, it's crucial to underscore the paramount importance of recycling and waste management in addressing pressing environmental concerns. Recycling plays a pivotal role in reducing waste, conserving resources, and mitigating the adverse effect of pollution on our planet. As stewards on the environment, it is incumbent upon us to promote sustainable practices that safeguard our ecosystem and preserve the earth for future generations. With that said, the government takes a firm stance against the motion to criminalize individuals and organizations who do not recycle. While we recognize the significance of recycling, we believe that resorting to punitive measures is neither ethical nor practical. Our arguments will elucidate the ethical and practical concerns associated with criminalizations, underscore the limited effectiveness of such measures in promoting recycling behavior, and highlight the potential socio-economic impact on vulnerable populations. Let us strive for solutions that are both effective and equitable in addressing environmental challenges. Ethical consideration. Criminalizing non-recycling behavior indeed raises ethical concern regarding the appropriate level of punishment for environmental infractions. While promoting recycling is important, punitive measures like criminalization may be perceived as overly harsh and disproportionate, particularly when considering the complexities of waste management systems and individual circumstances. Data from various studies support this notion. Research published in the journal Environmental Management highlight the multi-phase nature of waste management challenges, including variation in recycling infrastructure, accessibility, and socio-economic factors. Criminalizing non-recycling behavior fails to account for these nuances, potentially penalizing individuals and organizations who may face systemic barriers to recycling. Moreover, a study published in the International Journal of Sustainable Development Goals and World Ecology emphasized the importance of considering the social context in environmental policy making. Imposing criminal penalties for non-recycling overlook the socio-economic disparities that may limit individuals' ability to recycle, such as lack of access to recycling facilities or financial constraints. Practicality. Enforcing laws to criminalize non-recycling behavior process significant practical challenges and may strain already limited resources within law enforcement agencies. The focus should instead be on implementing more effective and practical measures to promote recycling behavior. Data from government reports and policy analysis highlight the resource-intensive nature of enforcing recycling laws. A study commissioned by the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) found that the implementation and enforcement of recycling mandates requires substantial funding for monitoring, compliance, and enforcement efforts. Redirecting resources toward criminalizing non-recycling behavior could divert attention and funding for more practical and critical environmental priorities. Furthermore, research from the National Bureau of Economic Research suggests that punitive measures alone are often ineffective in promoting behavior change. Instead, a combination of incentive, education, and infrastructure improvement has been shown to be more effective in encouraging recycling behavior. In conclusion, while promoting recycling is essential for environmental sustainability, criminalizing non-recycling behavior raises ethical concerns and poses practical challenges. To effectively promote recycling, policymakers should prioritize implementing comprehensive strategies that address systemic barriers, incentivize participation, and foster a culture of environmental responsibility. Limited effectiveness. Criminalizing non-recycling behavior may indeed fail to effectively incentivize compliance or lead to meaningful changes in recycling habits. Data from various studies support this assertion, highlighting the importance of complementary approaches such as education, incentive, and infrastructure improvement in promoting recycling behavior. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology examined the effectiveness of punitive measures in promoting pro-environmental behaviors, including recycling. The analysis found that while punitive measures may have short-term effects on behavior, they often fail to produce sustained changes in the long term. In contrast, interventions that incorporate educational campaigns, financial incentive, and improved access to recycling facilities have been shown to be more effective in fostering lasting behavior change. Additionally, research from the National Bureau of Economic Research emphasized the role of social norms and peer influence in shaping recycling behavior. Punitive measures may lead to compliance out of fear of punishment, but they do little to cultivate a genuine commitment to environmental stewardship. In contrast, intervention that promote social norms, supportive recycling, and provide positive reinforcement through incentive and recognition are more likely to result in enduring changes in behavior. Risk of backlash. Implementing heavy-handed enforcement measures to criminalize non-recycling behavior carries a significant risk of public backlash and resistance. Data from surveys and public opinion polls consistently show that punitive environmental policies are often met with skepticism and resistance from the public. A study conducted by the Pew Research Center found that punitive environmental regulations such as taxes or fines are generally less popular among the public compared to alternative approaches such as incentives or voluntary programs. Heavy-handed enforcement measures may be perceived as intrusive and punitive, leading to resistance and opposition from individuals and communities. Moreover, research from the University of California, Berkeley highlights the potential for unintended consequences of punitive environmental policies. Heavy-handed enforcement measures may disproportionately impact marginalized communities and exacerbate existing social inequalities, leading to further alienation and distrust of environmental authorities. In conclusion, while criminalizing non-recycling behavior may seem like a straightforward solution to promote environmental stewardship, data suggests that punitive measures alone are often effective and may lead to unintended consequences. Policymakers should consider a more nuanced approach that incorporate education, incentive, and community engagement to foster lasting changes in recycling behavior while minimizing the risk of backlash and resistance from the public. In conclusion, the government firmly stands against the motion to criminalize individuals and organizations who do not recycle. While promoting recycling behavior is essential for environmental sustainability, punitive measures alone are neither practical nor effective in achieving lasting change. Instead, we emphasize the need for practical, equitable, and impactful strategies to promote recycling behavior. Data-driven approaches that incorporate education, incentive, and infrastructure improvement have been shown to be more effective in fostering lasting changes in recycling habits. And also, furthermore, addressing environmental challenges requires a collaborative approach involving government agencies, business, communities, and individuals. By working together to implement comprehensive strategies that promote environmental responsibility and resilience, we can create a sustainable future for generations to come. Let us seize this opportunity to build a culture of environmental stewardship and make a meaningful difference in our world.